Welcome back. We now request the Chief Guest of Honor, Michelle Barth, the Mayor's representative, to come on stage. Michelle Barth was appointed Deputy Chief of Staff by Mayor Brown in August 2011. In this position, she works with the mayor and senior staff on special projects and manages community outreach. Currently, Michelle is also the acting City Council liaison. In addition, she serves as a resource for a wide variety of agencies and organizations. Prior to joining the mayor's office, Michelle served for 8 years as the regional director of U.S. Senator Bill Nelson. Michelle's first career was as producer, writer, and vice president at Jacksonville's White Hawk Pictures, a film and video production and post-production company. A graduate of Paxson High School, Michelle has a BA in English Education from the University of North Florida, an MA in International and Cross-Cultural Communications from the University of Florida, and an MA in International Studies from the University of Durham, England, where she attended as a Rotary Foundation Ambassadorial Scholar. Please welcome Michelle Barth.
Thank you so much. Mayor Brown really wishes that he could be here himself today, but I am very, very pleased that I get to be here as his representative for this very special occasion. For those of you who may not know much about Mayor Brown, he took office in 2011 and has developed a reputation as a very fiscally conservative leader with a very strong emphasis on effective and efficient government. He's also very big on innovation and using collaboration and technology wherever possible. This includes the development of a number of smartphone apps, and we're one of the first communities in the country to do this, that can help you do everything from find something fun to do downtown with an app called Jack's Haps, to hearing about important emergency information through Jack's Ready. And I hope that you'll visit coj.net to learn more. Mayor Brown asked me to please extend to Dr. and Mrs. Ravichandran and Dr. and Mrs. Vibathe and their families his compliments to them on the success of their daughters, Ramya and Mukta, and their efforts in putting together this event and passing their heritage on to their children. It's gratifying to see second-generation Indian Americans keeping their customs and culture alive right here in Jacksonville. And the mayor is so very proud of all these lovely and talented young women have accomplished. As Mayor Brown's Deputy Chief of Staff, I am fortunate to be able to represent the mayor at wonderful events like this one throughout our city. But I can tell you without hesitation, this afternoon has been very special. My first exposure to Indian classical dance was when I was with Senator Bill Nelson's office in 2007 for Swethwa Mohan's Arangetram. This classical Indian dance form, which tells the story of Indian history, mythology, and religion, is expressive and intricate. And I find it so intriguing that the 108 dance poses are carved into the walls of ancient 1,000-year-old temples, which can still be seen today. You have much history and culture to be proud of, and I think Ramya and Mukta's beautiful performance has been a pleasure to watch. I wish both of them the very best as they look forward to successful high school and college years ahead, and I have a special presentation for them from Mayor Brown that I will be presenting shortly. Again, on behalf of the mayor, thank you so much for letting us join in this very special occasion. Thank you.
We now request Guru Manjula Chandran to come onto the stage. She will be felicitated by Ms. Michelle Barth. Srimati Manjula Chandran hails from the princely city of Mysore. She has mastered the pristine purity of the Pandanallur style in Bharatanatyam. She has mastered the style by guidance of her guru of 18 years, Dr. Vasundhara Doraswamy of Mysore. She has been honored by the state as well as the central government of India for her talents. She has participated in numerous shows, dance dramas, and solo performances throughout India that have brought her honor from the press and public. For the past 13 years, Manjula Chandran has been living in the United States and has taught and choreographed semi-classical and classical dances in Jacksonville. Her versatility in dance movements and gestures provide a unique presentation and interpretation of mythological sequences filled with absolute devotion. Guru Manjula Chandran.
The vocalist of tonight's event, Ms. Gayatri Vasant, will be facilitated by Mukta's grandmother. Ms. Gayatri Vasant holds a diploma in Carnatic music from Sri Shanmukhananda Sabha, Mumbai, under the guidance of Srimati Tarlambal Krishnan. She completed her Master's of Fine Arts in Bharatanatyam under the guidance of Dr. Srimati Kanak Rele from Nalanda Nrityakala Mahavidyalaya, Mumbai University. She has also been a vocalist for Nrityanjali School of Dance and Music of South Carolina and sung for several Arangetrams and vocal concerts.
The mridangist of tonight's event, Vikram Vasudevan, felicitated by Ramya's grandmother, has learned the art of mridangam from Dr. S. Ramakrishnan of Miami, Florida. Recently, he started to receive advanced training in mridangam from Sri Nevalli Narayanan. Vikram is a student of his mother, Srimati Vasumati Vasudevan, for vocal music. For the past 3 years, he has been playing regularly in the Chennai music season and has received good recognition and appreciation. Vikram Vasudevan.
The flutist of tonight's event, Ms. Preeti Sundaresan, will be facilitated by Ramya's grandmother. Preeti Sundaresan hails from a family of musicians and dancers. Preeti learned Veena from A. Sumitra Devi and Srimati Sugandharaman of Bangalore. Preeti has passed the state senior examination with distinction. With her knowledge of music, Preeti taught herself how to play the flute and has played both the veena and the flute for several dance schools around the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, Preeti Sundaresan.
On the violin, Mr. Ashwin Ramanathan, felicitated by Mukta's grandmother, is currently a senior at the University of Florida. He started learning the violin under Mrs. Gomati Sundaram and is currently taking advanced lessons under Sri H.K. Narsimurthy and Sri H.N. Bhaskar. He has given solo performances in the United States and India and has performed with many musicians around the world. Ashwin Ramanathan.
The Morsing was played by Krish Sitaraman, who will be facilitated by Mr. M.K.N. Nagamanikam. Krish Sitaraman was introduced to South Indian classical music at a young age by his father. He learned the violin and Hindustani classical music initially in Bhuti Sangeet Mahavidyalaya in Nagpur, India, under Sri Vadsa Mudrikar and Sri Prabhakar Pillai. Later, he also learned the violin in Carnatic music under the guidance of Srimati Lalgudi Raja Lakshmi of Bangalore. Krish has taught himself to play other instruments like the electronic keyboard, bulbul tarang, harmonium, and morsing. He teaches students in Jacksonville how to play the violin and keyboard. He has performed in many musical programs in Nagpur and in Jacksonville. Ladies and gentlemen, Krish Sitaraman.
The Ravichandran and Vibhute family would like to thank Mr. Kapilan for sponsoring the food for this event and Mrs. Gole for the decorations. At this time, Mrs. Barth will give a proclamation to both Ramya and Mukta.
In honor of today and the wonderful accomplishments of these two beautiful young women, the mayor has issued a proclamation for each of them. I'm going to read only one, but the sentiment is individualized for each of them as well. Whereas Bharatanatyam is a classical Indian dance form that denotes beautiful grace, purity, tenderness, and sculptured poses, and is one of the most popular and widely performed Indian dance styles. And whereas one of the 5 major styles of Indian dance, this traditional art form is considered to be a fire dance, the mystic manifestation of the metaphysical element of fire in the human body, and the movements of the authentic Bharatanatyam dancer mirror the movements of a dancing flame. And whereas on Saturday, August 10th, Ramya will perform and Mukta will perform their Bharatanatyam Arangetram, for both of whom their debut on-stage performance of a classical arts student after undertaking much training. And whereas this grand recital will serve as their graduation performance after many years of professional training as a disciple of Mrs. Manjula Chardran. And whereas the city of Jacksonville joins them, their instructor, their family, their friends, and the local community in congratulating them on their notable achievement. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Alvin Brown, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Mayor of Jacksonville, Florida, do hereby proclaim in their honor August 10th, 2013 as Bharatanatyam Arangetram Day in Jacksonville, and encourage all citizens to join me in recognizing the beauty of this traditional Indian classical dance form. Signed, Alvin Brown, Mayor of Jacksonville, Florida. Congratulations to you, ladies. Sure.
We now continue the program with Kavadi. This dance, Kavadi, is a solo performance by Ramya. This Tamil folk song is a light composition popular for its emotional content, simplicity, and appeal. It praises Lord Subramanya, also known as Lord Muruga or Lord Kartikeya. He is the second son of Lord Shiva. The kavadi is a large object that consists of 2 semicircular pieces of wood or steel which are bent and attached to a cross structure that can be balanced on the shoulders of that devotee. It is often decorated with flowers and peacock feathers, which come from the vehicle of Lord Murugan, among other things. This devotional song is composed by Mahakavi Subramania Bharati.